Alrighty, guys. So let's learn about GTA, see what's going on, because I haven't played it in a couple of years. How to milk a fan base dry, featuring Rockstar games. It's worse than you think. Okay, all right. This is by TGG. I don't know who this is because I haven't been watching a lot of YouTube besides like Donut Media and stuff like that. So I'm really curious. Okay, and then the first line I heard about this, we'll talk about it when we get there. All right, ready? Everyone ready? Here we go, boys.
Grand Theft Auto 6 is probably the most anticipated game ever.
It is the most anticipated game.
Wondering, what on earth am I talking about with the title of this video? If you don't know me, I've played over 3,000 hours of Grand Theft Auto Online, starting from the day it came out all the way up until now. If you're someone who hasn't played Grand Theft Auto Online in a while or hasn't played it much, then you are quickly going to learn that Rockstar Games is not the company that you once thought they were. In this video, I'll be showing you the tactics that Rockstar Games...
Alright. Number one, everyone's excited for GTA 6. That's kind of saying like, you know, salty is salty. And then... I like Rockstar Games. I don't like. Let's see what's going on. What do you guys think? Let's make a prediction, because Rockstar Games has been charging a lot of money for their cars recently. In the last 3 years, I remember the last few times I had to do a stream when I had to do a spending spree. I ended up buying like $200 of shark cards. $200 of shark cards to buy, I think, 8 cars in one. No, 4 cars in one plane. And I know there's a lot of cheap ways to make money, but I have a prediction. I don't think Rockstar is going to come out looking good on this one. It is okay. I haven't played the game in a while. In the comments, let me know. Can you buy the DLCs that are coming out without actually cheating and or buying shark cards? Because I think the only way you can do that is if you spend 8 hours a day on it. Let me know.
We've been integrating through their previous titles over the last few years and show you the shady monetization tactics that they've been testing on their current players of their existing titles as a trial run to see how much money they can really make out of each individual player once Grand Theft Auto 6 releases. So sit back, relax as I take you through the history of Grand Theft Auto Online and show you the insane monetization tactics that will only get worse once the next title releases.
I think it won't be as bad, and then over time it'll get as worse. By the way, okay, let me ask you this: how much do you have to grind to make? How much is it 8 million? How much do you have to grind to make $100 shark card? Like the equivalent amount. Like let's say you're optimized, you have all your factories ready and everything going on in your nightclub. I'm not sure what's the fastest way to make money anymore, but let's say you have everything perfectly set up. Ultra, thank you for subscribing. DJ, thanks for becoming a member. How long will it take you to make the same amount of money as a $100 shark card?
When Grand Theft Auto Online launched, it seemed like a fun, innocent game to play with friends. Little did we know we would be playing that exact same game at 10 years later in 2023 with no GTA
like a day.
6 in sight.
I mean, $100 worth of credits for a day, that's not bad.
Online lived this long.
Today, that's not bad.
At how Grand Theft
I thought you were going to tell me it's going to take me like 20 days or 10 days.
And we'll look at the development of seemingly innocent microtransactions way back in 2015.
Is that with cheating though?
And how GTA Online's microtransactions have evolved from something very innocent to one of the most predatory systems in all of gaming. So let's start off by looking at where it all began. October 1st, 2013. At release, GTA Online was a very simple game. Prior to its release, we found out that heists wouldn't be coming into the game at launch, which meant at release, we had a very bare-bones game with only a few ways to make money. The best being cash trucks that would drive around the map, contact missions, robbing stores, and racing. Now, even though we couldn't make that much money, it didn't matter too much, because the most expensive property in the game was only $400,000.
Alright, so 4 hours... that's not long. If it takes you 4 hours to make, what was it, $8 million? I forget what it was for a $100 shark card. That's not that long. Yeah. So it's not that bad then. It just costs a lot of money to get anything. I know a car used to cost $25. I really liked. I liked the game the way it was. When shark cards came out, I was super happy about them because I was streaming and it would take me so long to set everything up and do so many streams. I didn't have a lot of time to make money. And then the other thing was, yeah, it wasn't that expensive at the time. Yeah. But remember when $2 million was a lot in GTA? I cheated one time for money. One time. I remember we had this discussion. I would never cheat for money because I didn't want to lose my account. The one time I cheated, it was like for $25 or $30 million. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to keep doing this. I got a bad feeling about this, because it's my real account. And as I stopped, that's when they cleared everyone out for cheating. Everyone. I think that was the biggest, and everyone got hit for the same thing I was doing. I just didn't go over that 50 million threshold, I think. I got so lucky. I think I made at most $25 million. So I understand why people cheat. It's so expensive. Yeah, all right. Yeah.
And the fastest car in the game was only $1 million. On top of that, microtransactions weren't that big of an issue because way back in 2013, the gaming landscape was a lot different, and not many people actually paid for microtransactions yet. It should also be mentioned that at launch, there were only 4 shark cards to actually choose from. The red shark card, which would give you $100,000. The tiger shark card, which would give you $200,000. The bull shark card, which would give you $500,000. And the great white shark card, which would give you $1.25 million. But as new content began to come to the game, in December 2013, Rockstar introduced a new shark card, the whale shark card. And this is where things really began to turn for the worse. Because for $50 US, players could buy $3.5 million of in-game currency, which basically instantly gave them access to buy all of the best things in the game. You could now own the best shopping sprees, property, all for $50 USD. Moving only a few months ahead to March 2014, Rockstar introduced yet another shark card called the Megalodon shark card.
There you go.
$8 million.
I was right. It was $8 million.
Instantly making
it's been so long.
Players in any lobby. Fast forward to November 2014, and we saw Rockstar's first attempt at what I call double dipping. This was when
these missions are just like memory lane for me. These missions, I mean, this is just a history, right? He's not saying anything yet, but these missions, oh my God, it's just watching these missions, like doing the labs mission. I was the idiot who would just run through the doors, I'm not ready, and get blasted immediately. Or start using RPGs. Oh, yeah, it's a good video, but yeah, let's check it out.
Grand Theft Auto 5 and Grand Theft Auto Online came to, at that time, the next gen.
I was the GTA Sugar Good Daddy. I love you, Vendolph. How you doing, buddy?
No, even if you owned that version of the game on PS3 or Xbox 360, you weren't able to get it for free on the next gen consoles.
By the way, in the beginning of this video, he said he had 3,000 hours played. 3,000 hours, okay? Brent and Russ, I know you guys weren't big GTA gamers, but I want to know, I bet you guys had more than 3,000 hours. I know I was on the PS3 for the campaign. I was on the PS4. I did a campaign on PS3, PS4, PS4 Pro, PC, and then on top of that, all the live streaming and all the editing and modding and everything. I wonder how many hours I have on GTA, because he said 3,000 hours. I swear to God, I think I'm over 10,000 hours. Is there a way to look that up? JD, you have around 4,000? Anything, if you have 1,000 hours in GTA, you got to be at least level 100. I was going to say you're a hardcore GTA player, but I don't know if 1,000 hours is that much for hardcore. I want to look up, see how much I have. Steam, yeah, but that's just PC. I want to look up on the PlayStation Network. That's more, yeah. We gotta look it up afterwards. I'm really curious.
Had to pay full price once more. At this time, this upset a lot of players, because while we did get some cool new features like first-person mode, the better frame rates, and better graphics, the long-awaited heists still weren't in the game yet over a year after
we were so
release.
Excited, yeah,
so
I know.
Really, there was still no great ways to make money even a year after the game came out. Fast forward to March 10, 2015, and finally, the Grand Theft Auto Online Heists update came to
You were such a big deal!
5 new heists, giving players a pretty good way to make money. Following Rockstar giving us the best way to make money in all of GTA Online at the time, What do
They
you think
nerfed this,
came out
though.
in the next few updates? I'll answer that for you. Vehicles wildly more expensive than any other vehicles in the game. Just a few.
But they're so much prettier. Okay, DLC vehicles compared to original GTA 5 vehicles. Okay, in my opinion, you should be able to charge more money. What was the fastest car in original GTA 5? The one that looked like a 1940s Rolls Royce or something. What was the name of that? That was the fastest car, okay? No, the Adder. I love the Adder, but not. It wasn't the Z-Type. Thank you, the Z-Type. It couldn't turn, but its straight line, it was unbelievably fast, right? Okay, let's take the Z-Type. The Adder is a good example. All of those are what. I love the DLC cars. They were so much prettier. I mean, we got so many crazy things on DLC. Not the Osprey. Oh my god, the Osiris. Osiris is still in my favorite car. One of the prettiest cars. The 320 just looks gorgeous. The infamous man, my son. Okay, I do agree that the cars, brand new cars, non-DLC cars were, I think, maxed out around $400,000 to $800,000. DLC cars were around $2.5 million. It was a ripoff. It was. I mean, it's $25 for a DLC car. One, not to mention the properties that you need to get that stuff. But I loved them. They were so much prettier. So much prettier.
Short month.
Let me know if you agree.
Came out. On June 10th, 2015, we got the Ill-Gotten Gains Part 1 update. So, what came
the
with
cheetah
this update?
Oh, yeah.
Well, we got the most expensive...
There you go. There's my car right there. We were there. You guys see it. Of course, it's the prettiest one. I mean, the two-tones. Most cars... the Z-Type had a two-tone. But besides the Z-Type, I don't remember too many cars having the two-tone stuff. They do have a second color, like the... Yeah. I don't know, guys. Let me know in your comments. Would you have wanted... Okay. Would you have wanted less cars? Or... Do you prefer the original cars or the DLC cars? That's all I want to know. Not based on speed. Not based on racing. Just by the looks. Just by the looks. I genuinely want to know, because... I'm glad we had the DLC cars. They brought so much to the game. So much. And they were pretty. They were total ripoffs of for Ferraris and Lamborghinis, but they were pretty. They were the closest things that we could have to real cars, and it was a whole new... Yeah, DLC. Everyone's saying DLC. I totally freaking agree. I wish they just more $10 a piece instead of $25.
Supercar in the game that was $2 million. We got a gold helicopter that was $6 million.
By the way, I wasted my money on this shit. I did for the streams. I spent $80 on a helicopter that I did not want to use at all, except at rare occasions when we were doing like, I don't know, gigolo tours or we were shooting a Grand Theft Alien. I wasted $80 on these things just because I thought it would be good content. And sometimes it brought hilarious stuff, but I wouldn't do it again. $80 for a gold helicopter that isn't even really fast. And the coolest thing about it is going into the back seat. Oh, the thumbnail was epic. Yeah. Going into the back seat and you can pour yourself champagne. That was the only reason we spent $80 on this stuff. Oh my god.
And a golden jet that is $10 million. So why did Rockstar do
$120?
release vehicles that were so much more expensive than anything else in the game at that point?
Who got $120? Raise your hand if you got a $120 jet. Okay, raise two hands if you used actual cash to buy it.
Well, there's two ways to look at it. The first is there were a lot of money glitches going on at this time, and a lot of players actually had millions of dollars in their bank accounts. You can even see that this might have been the reason Rockstar did this in the name of the update. Ill-gotten gains. Money that was earned through illegitimate methods. But at the same
I see you
time,
there.
anyone who drove around in the new supercar, the Osiris, or anyone flying around in the Swift Deluxe or the Luxor Deluxe Golden aircrafts were then seen as some of the coolest players in all of GTA.
Hey, was I cool?
That
I
then
think I was
means that
just...
players who didn't do the money glitches were then left with two options.
I think I was so uncool that I made those vehicles uncool.
Grind out these heists over and over and over again, keeping in mind that on hard mode, the highest paying heist at the time paid $1.25 million, split between 4 people. That means even if you took half of that pay and you earned $625,000, assuming for most even good players this heist would take around 2 hours at that time, some players it would take a lot more than that. Assuming the player was somewhat proficient and earned $625,000 every 2 hours, that would still take them 16 Pacific Standard heists or 32 hours at...
All right. That's... I remember that being that math. But there were faster ways of doing it. I think now it's a lot faster. I really don't know. You guys are saying you can make $100 in like $8 million in like without cheating in 4 hours to a day. Back then, it wasn't that easy though. And people were getting banned too.
Buy this vehicle. So that's one way to look at it, because of the illegitimate money glitches. But the other way to look at it is this is a pretty easy way to increase shark card sales.
Yeah.
Make the coolest new vehicles in the game wildly expensive, so that players either need to commit to a 30+ hour grind to buy one, or the other option is whip out a credit.
The good thing they did is first of all, they made a shit ton of money. That's why they made a lot of money. But it's not like the microtransaction in mobile games. They're not hounding you constantly. It's weird because I don't mind it, but it's too expensive. Compared to mobile games, I hate it. Or especially if it's play to win, I hate it. So I don't know if this considers play to win. Do they put good weapons and things that can kill behind paywalls? Is the question in GTA. And I don't think they do. Let me know if that's has changed. Because if they start breaking that, that's going to be painful.
Card and buy a shark card to significantly reduce the time.
No, they don't, right?
1 month later, in the Ill-Gotten Gains Part 2 update, Rockstar yet again introduced another more expensive supercar, the T20, which was priced at $2.
But it's so pretty. Look at that thing. It looks like a McLaren.
Where we got one of the most outrageously priced.
Of course they did. Of course they did.
More expensive than a lot of the DLCs we get today. Executives and other criminals. This update introduced a handful of land vehicles as well as helicopters, combined totaling well over $15 million in price. But the most outrageous of all of these is still one of the most expensive vehicles in the game today.
Of course, it's a yacht!
The super yacht.
Yes!
The Aquarius super yacht is the most expensive yacht that's...
I will pay $100 for that yacht again. That was so much fun. From the weapon defenses. Okay, $100 is crazy amount of money for a yacht. Okay. I wouldn't have a problem paying $50 for that thing again, because there was so much fun we had on that thing. The shots at the bar, oh my god, am I saying they should charge us more? I'm not saying that, but it was so much fun. I don't mind them charging us so much, because I feel like if you're ingrained in this game, the amount of new content you get still doesn't... somehow they do it correct. It doesn't feel good. It's too expensive. But at the end of the day, I'm more satisfied than dissatisfied. You know what I mean? If I didn't have the money, at least they gave me a way to make that money. Or at least cheat my way through it. You know, which I never did. Yeah. I don't know, guys. I see the yacht, I'm like, $100, that's nothing. Take that money, man. But it's a lot.
Fully upgraded with cosmetics, this will total $10 million.
You still don't have it?
Keep in mind that even if you were in...
The yacht is a necessary thing if you have friends to hang out with online in GTA. If you don't know that, that's what it's not necessary. You don't have to have it. If one of your crew members has it, great. It's a great place to go unwind, and it's a great place to go and put a base where you don't have it. So let's say you need a base on the top northeast of the map, which is not a great place to do anything. You can put your map, this thing there, and it's just like it's so versatile. That's the thing. It can give you defenses. It can be your base. It can just be a fun place to hang out. It has a jacuzzi, 2 helipads. Your name could be on a freaking yacht, man. I don't know. If you don't know, a yacht was a pretty big thing for me. I loved it. Yeah, although the jet was $8 million was a psychopathic price for that, but it was gold. I hope it was real gold, but it wasn't.
Efficient at this stage in Grand Theft Auto Online with the activities available. At best, you are probably making $300,000 an hour. And again, I want to stress that that is at best. Most players
are these numbers real to you guys? I don't know where he's getting them.
Probably weren't even making $100,000. So, unless you were doing money glitches, this item was almost unattainable unless you wanted to buy a shark card. Now, thankfully, even today, the Luxor Deluxe Jet as well as the Super Yachts are the 2 most expensive vehicles in the entire
I'm glad that didn't change.
However, even though there aren't as many extremely expensive vehicles in the game today, we saw this exact same price creep continue with all of the other vehicles in the game. Every update would bring a sports car slightly more expensive than the last, a supercar slightly more expensive.
Is that a BMW on the second row? Third column, second row. That's a BMW. Dude, I don't know how Rockstar always gets away with this, but we're not supposed to recognize the cars, right? When they put them in video games, otherwise they will get sued, right? But Rockstar somehow, I mean, most of us can call out all these cars. I was always amazed how Rockstar hovered that line between no, you're stealing our copyright content, copyright, or no, and you're not. I think the only way they did that is by making the front of the car look like a BMW, for example, and then the back of it looking like a Mercedes. That way you can't distinguish which car it is from both sides. But I mean, we all know what. I mean, the bottom. Okay, let's start from the bottom right. The Arena, Lamborghini, right? Jaguar, the Mustang, BMW. I don't know what the middle one is. What's the middle one? Don't know. The Albani looks like a Mercedes to me. Audi top right. Bentley. Come on, Rolls Royce, right? Urus. No, you're a Urus. Lamborghini Urus, yeah.
The last, and a property slightly more expensive than the last. So, just like real life...
Alfa Romeo, that's what... You're right, that is Alfa Romeo.
Grand Theft Auto Online. So let's fast forward all the way to 2022. Grand Theft Auto Online releases on next-gen consoles. Once again, Rockstar's third attempt at double-dipping, considering that the PC version also came out in 2015. And shortly after its release came one of the most egregious monetization tactics I have ever seen in gaming. In March 2022, we were introduced to Grand Theft Auto Online's subscription service. Yes, you heard that right. Subscription service. Now, for $5.99 a month, you would get access to GTA Plus. This subscription service would give you access to exclusive...
I don't know about this. What's GTA Plus? I have no idea about this.
Now, for $5.99 a month,
I want to see the logo again.
You get access to GTA...
What? Oh my god, look at that beauty. What car could that be? What car could that be? I mean, I don't know. Some kind of a European convertible? Maybe I don't know. It looks pretty. I want to drive that car. Is it fast? It's a European coupe. That's what it is. Yep. With I like that GTA Plus logo. It looks like a scam. I swear to God, that logo looks like someone came up with it. Hey, get our GTA Plus mod so you can make GTA look better. That's what it looked like to me. It didn't look real. I think I've seen that before.
Subscription service would give you access to exclusive benefits in the game. Things like free money every single month, a free vehicle each month, as well as GTA Plus exclusive clothing items like the golden AirPods.
So you couldn't buy those things, right? It's just exclusive to that. It has discounts as well. Like, okay, do you guys Who still plays? If you still play GTA, do you still have GTA Plus? I'm really curious. Can you get those cars without having GTA Plus? Yes, you do. Okay.
That might not even be
Okay.
the worst.
That's not bad.
GTA Plus subscriber, you
That sounds
now
great
have
to me.
the honor of being awarded 15% more money when you buy a shark card. So now you can pay $5
You don't have GTA Plus, Kalina?
a month to get more money when you spend more money on shark cards. So let's reiterate. Now in 2023.
So they give you a bonus for buying a shark card. So if you're buying how much do you get for a Megalodon?
Grand Theft Auto Online is not a free game. You need to pay $20
It's a scam,
to
didn't
have
it?
access to the game. The announcement of GTA Plus completely outraged the entire community, because at this point, we were 9 years into the game's life cycle.
Is he right? Because I totally missed it. Were you guys pissed off by GTA Plus? I mean, if I heard it was coming out, I wouldn't have been happy because it feels like they're just trying to scam me. But it sounds like it wasn't that bad of a deal. You were pissed off? I hate it. Yes. How about, has it changed? Do you guys like it now? Or you still hate it? Still hate it or like it? But now it's horrible? Really? Okay, well, alright.
With no announcement of a sequel,
I don't care.
the
I don't have it.
community
No.
already pretty
It's
frustrated
bad.
with Rockstar
Okay.
Games
Okay.
having to buy this game for a third time on a third set of consoles, and now being asked to pay a monthly fee just to get bonuses in the game. Yeah, this is most certainly not the Rockstar Games that we all came to love.
That is
throughout
kind of
our childhood.
effed up.
But it couldn't get any worse than that.
Yeah.
Even just talking about the
Ruins the
treatment
game.
of Red Dead Online now, I'm sure will stir a lot of fans up. Red Dead Online launched on November 27, 2018, and Rockstar Games promised ongoing support for the game, which a lot of fans assumed would be.
Wait, Ange, you say you can't buy old cars now? Are not all the vehicles still available? I mean, I would please tell me they're not doing the Disney thing where they're actually saying, you know what, we're going to put this movie in a vault. Yeah, we just are. Yeah. And you're not going to see it for a couple of years. Or ever. So make sure you buy it right now. They did a swap. You can't buy old cars now. If you have a friend that has one removed, you can buy it through the... Are you serious? How many cars did they remove? They removed 200 or so cars? That is crazy. What? No way. Okay, spoiler. Let's watch this. If it's that. Wow. I didn't buy cars because I didn't want to waste my money because I thought, hey, I can always buy it later. That's still crazy. Oh man, that's behind. They put it behind the paywall, pretty much.
For nearly a decade.
That's crazy.
Blood Money update for Red Dead Online in July 2021. For the next entire year, the game didn't receive any substantial updates.
Thanks, Herbie.
Or which, when compared with Grand Theft Auto Online, which still got 2 updates a year, was very, very concerning. This put the entire Red Dead community in uproar. Online petitions, millions of tweets, YouTube videos, and articles being...
Are they just pissing everyone off in the last couple of years? Is it because they know GTA 6 is going to come out in like the next... I feel like Rockstar always like did things to piss people off a year before they released the new game. I don't know why. It just feels that way. I might be wrong on that one. But, I mean... Yeah.
being written
Yeah.
daily. What was going on with Red Dead Online, and why did Rockstar seemingly abandon it? Well, deep down, everyone knew all along what the reason was. Red Dead Online is just nowhere near as profitable as Grand Theft Auto.
I would say,
Online.
Kalina, if I had to guess, and this is a guess, I don't know for sure, but if I had to guess, because we saw some leaks last year, if I had to guess, for sure, in my opinion, if I had to bet on it, I would say end of next year. Most likely. If they don't announce it by the end of next year, or if it doesn't come out by the end of next year, they will announce it by the end of next year. In my opinion. Yeah. I mean, from the leaks we saw, it looked pretty ready. You know what I mean? So, if you make a bet, guys, I say we'll either have it by the end of 2024. We'll know it's coming out sometimes in 2030.
Was a full year without any communication about Red Dead Online receiving future updates from Rockstar Games. However, that silence ended on July 2022, where they only gave us a few paragraphs at the end of a Grand Theft Auto article to update the community. Here's what Rockstar said. Over the past few years, we've been steadily moving more development resources towards the next entry in the Grand Theft Auto series. Understanding more than ever the need to exceed players' expectations and for this next entry to be the best it can possibly be. As a result, we are in the process of making some changes to how we support Red Dead Online. Now, I'm not going to read...
Alright, that's not okay with me. I mean, that was never part of the deal. Why does Red Dead suffer for GTA? I mean, let's be honest, Red Dead wasn't as big as GTA. In my opinion, it wasn't, and still isn't. But... yeah, I don't think that's fair. I think if I was a dedicated... Let's call the only dedicated Red Dead people I know are the people, let's call them assholes. The assholes who shoot you across the map with a scope. Yeah. Yeah, I hate those guys. But if I was one of those guys, I would be pissed right now.
These next few paragraphs to you, because the words they use are very misleading. While Rockstar makes it seem as though Red Dead Online will continue to receive decent updates, really what this meant was they would be giving you a few small missions here and there that realistically any RP server can recreate in just a day, and after that a support will be completely abandoned. So,
making me laugh, guys.
Red Dead Online completely abandoned less than 4 years after it came out. Why?
It just doesn't make him any money. It doesn't make him as much money as GTA 5. And he's not going to make him as much money as GTA 6 will. He's just not. I hate it, but that's what it is. Well, money talks.
Because it wasn't making as much money as they hoped.
Well, no,
let's have a look at how Rockstar followed up in 2023 back with GTA Online. Let's have a look at April 2023,
this is going to be painful.
When Rockstar Games implemented a new strategy into GTA Online we had never seen before. Changing prices of existing items.
Are you kidding me?
Rockstar worded this in a way that seemed very positive, by saying that they would be rebalancing the prices of existing vehicles. However, what this really meant was they would drop the price of the vehicles that no one uses.
Okay, I'm okay with that. But what? Here comes the butt that's gonna suck, right? Okay.
Because, well, they're bad, and increase the price of almost all of the good armored vehicles in the game. That's right. Instead of balancing...
What? Are you kidding? Is that how it is right now? 8 million for an oppressor too. $800 for an oppressor. Why? What? The hell? I mean, who wants anything but an oppressor? What's the oppressor? I personally like the oppressor 1. I think the oppressor 2 is overly powerful, overrated. How much is the first bike that can fly with wings? I love that thing. Oh my god.
Certain vehicles to make them worth the price that they're currently worth. Rockstar chose to keep the vehicles how they are and just make you pay more money for the good ones. However, the trend of altering existing items in the game had only just begun. Let's have a look at June 2023.
Was nerfed.
Oh boy.
Pressure one's better.
The San Andreas Mercenary update comes to GTA Online on June 13th, 2023. This has now pretty comfortably...
Okay, that looked pretty nice. Looks like a nice DLC so far. Let's see what they did.
Cemented itself as the worst update in Grand Theft Auto Online history. Why is that? Well, this is the first update in GTA Online that actually...
So they nerfed the Oppressor 2. They made it into just a flying bike, and then they're charging it for $8 million. So it's not the Zeus raining down freaking lightning bolts anymore. It's just a flying bike. And it's $8 million. Okay, I like the first part because I hated that bike because it would just wreck me no matter where I was, okay? But it's super unfair. I mean, if you're going to charge that type of money, you'd better do something crazy.
It removed a significant amount of content. In fact, it removed 188 vehicles from the online stores.
I like the Vamos.
Meaning that now you don't have access to buy about a quarter of the vehicles in the game. The interesting thing about all of
the peyote's gone. The peyote's gone. The chill ass, low riding, sweet ass, take your time, don't wreck anyone peyote is gone. Okay. That just seems like, why would you do that?
Is Rockstar's justification was to streamline the browsing experience of the websites. That's what they said they were doing. So by Rockstar's definition, the best way to streamline the browsing experience isn't to add better filters to help you find the vehicles you want, isn't to add a search bar to just search the vehicle you want. It's just to remove about a quarter of the vehicles from the game. Rockstar also said that they were removing only lesser used vehicles. But that's simply not true. They removed some of the fastest vehicles in certain classes for racing. They removed iconic Grand Theft Auto Online vehicles.
Okay, which ones?
The Infernus, the Vaca.
They removed the Infernus.
Even removed
removed my favorite, Brandon's favorite. They removed Brandon's favorite Infernus.
The vehicles that are on the cover art for the game. So what does this have to do with microtransactions? Wow. Well,
by the way, Infernus 2 was fast. Infernus 1 was nothing. It was just fun as shit. Why would they? I don't get this. Just money, right?
Came a new exclusive perk to Grand Theft Auto Plus members, the Vinewood Club, a new exclusive club for what Rockstar defines as only available for the upper crust of society.
Did someone at Rockstar make so much money they're like, you know what? I'm gonna recreate my class in the game. I have so many, not garages, so many locations that I don't use anymore and that store cars. I genuinely couldn't find my cars anymore. Genuinely. The only reason I found my cars is because of Shadow, if you guys know who Shadow is. I don't know how Shadow did it, but he remembered it wasn't even his account. He wasn't even always online, but he knew where every single car was. I had no clue. Between the nightclub, the stadium, all the garages, the CEO office. I'm sure I'm forgetting more places. We don't need more stuff like this. We just need one good one that works for car shows.
That's right. If you have GTA Plus, you are an upper crust member of society. If you don't, I guess you're just a brokey. Now, the Vinewood Club is going to have several features.
I mean, it just looks like a big garage, and we have 10 of them. Just allow someone to bring their... Yeah.
We only know the first of them at this point. What is the first? It's the Vinewood Car Club. So, what is the Vinewood Car Club? Well, it's a new car club,
for money.
Obviously. And this club will give GTA Plus members a 20% discount on certain vehicles.
More expensive ones.
Will be displayed in the Vinewood Car Club each month.
I'm starting to get it now.
On a monthly basis. So, again, what does this have to do with the deleted vehicles? Well, 2 of those deleted vehicles that you can no longer buy already in the first month are available to buy in the Vinewood.
How much are they?
So let me clarify that in case you weren't following. Rockstar removed content from the game, and now if you want to buy those vehicles, the only way to do it is pay Rockstar $5.99 a month to gain the privilege to be able to buy these vehicles now.
Okay, that is fucked up. That is really fucked up. They they took the cars we already had, and they're like, we're gonna put them behind a subscription service? That is so effed up. Now I get it.
So now, not only is GTA Online pay to play, because the game isn't free, it's also pay to win, because you can buy whatever you want with shark cards and in-game currency, but it is now also a subscribe to win game as well. You can now gain access to vehicles that other players don't have through the GTA Plus subscription service. And like I mentioned, this is only the first offering.
Oh my god, that's fucked up.
The Vinewood Car Club is only step 1. There will be a lot of other features coming to what Rockstar calls the upper crust.
Yeah, you're the upper crust if you can afford it. We don't give a shit about you if you can't afford it. That is so fucked up. Is it really this bad? Because he's making it sound like really bad. And if this is... Oh my god! Can you imagine if you've been a Rockstar fan and been playing your ass off, and now you can't get access to the same things? Oh,
Of society. And I have some bad news. This is only step one of what Rockstar is
This
testing
sucks.
for Grand Theft Auto 6. Us GTA Online players are merely the guinea pigs as Rockstar's testing what they can get away with, and undoubtedly Grand Theft Auto Plus will be there when Grand Theft Auto 6 rolls around, if that day ever comes. Thank you for watching. Keep your money.
all right, all right, all right. That's fucked up. That is. I was like, I don't want to curse when I come back streaming, but that's just not okay with me. And you know, this is right. This is go give him a subscribe, guys. TGG. He's got 1.5 million subscribers. He makes really good videos. How to milk your fan base dry. But he's freaking right. Holy crap. That sounds terrible. Terrible. And you know it's going to be worse. You know the GTA Plus thing is going to stay for GTA 6 because they didn't call it GTA 5 Plus. They didn't call it GTA 5 Plus. Everything they have done so far for GTA 5 has the 5 on it. Everything. They even had a new logo for it. Yeah. And I guarantee you what else they'll do. They'll make it so if you have the GTA 5 Plus, you get the content faster. Yeah. You're going to be able to get it a month earlier, I bet. That way, all your friends who are getting it and destroying you on races, why am I giving them this idea? Are going to make you buy it. Yeah. Your friends are going to make you buy the one. Wow. All right, what do you guys think about that? Because that just shocked me, honestly. I can't believe that. I mean, it's pretty close to a paywall. It is. I mean, that's what it is. Well, it's money. Yeah. I mean, after all that said, most of you guys are GTA 5 players, right? GTA players. Most of you, I'm sure. Okay. Knowing what's going to happen, who's getting GTA 6? All right, here we go. There we go. I'm still gonna get it. It's gonna suck, but I'm still gonna get it. All right. Well, that's how it works. Yes, that's how it works. Me. And we'll fall for it, and we'll enjoy it, and it's gonna be painful. It's gonna be really painful, guys. My wife gave me this wallet a long time ago. I still have it. It's gonna be really painful right here. Right here. I can feel it. You hear it? There's nothing here. Oh, there's only $10 here. For 2 months of subscriptions. Yep. Alrighty. Well, that was fun. I enjoyed that.